So the Champions League quarterfinals draw is finally here, and I am Neeladri Bhattacharjee, and with me is Anish, and we'll be discussing the fixtures which lay in front of us at the moment. So the draw just got over. Anish was blogging. Anish, your thoughts on what kind of fixtures? I mean, what kind of clashes are you expecting in the quarters?
This is proper blockbuster, isn't it? There are so many layers to the fixtures that have come out. Arsenal, Bayern Munich, for example, every year we speak about how Bayern Munich is the one putting an end to Arsenal's hopes of their first ever Champions League. It's the same format again. So many blockbuster fixtures to look forward to.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Real Madrid and Manchester City, I mean, City coming in as a defending champion against again Real Madrid, who breathes life into a dead match. We have seen them do it against Chelsea. We have seen them do it against Man City, and I think that will be one contest which Ancelotti and Guardiola will be interested in. I think Tuchel's spell, he'll look to end his spell on a high against Arsenal, because Bayern and Arsenal go back a very, very long way, and Arsenal fans will know it better than Bayern fans, to be very honest. But I think Arteta might look to do the unthinkable here against Tuchel.
Even the Real Madrid Man City, it looks like they've been facing each other every year almost.
Yeah.
They faced in 2020, it was there 2 years back, last year as well. And who can forget that late Rodrigo goal? A headed goal from Rodrigo is rare in itself.
Yeah.
That in the 93rd minute to win it for Real Madrid. Proper drama, and hopefully we get another game like that this time out.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Real Madrid's composition, even now, that was Benzema's Real Madrid. I mean, that Champions League season, Benzema was the man against Chelsea, was the man against City, being omnipresent around the field. I think this will be the moment for transition for Real Madrid to understand what lays ahead with Ancelotti now signing a contract extension, to see how future shapes up for the Spanish giant. Looking at the other fixtures, I think another iconic fixture comes in this time without the glamour of Suarez, Messi, or Neymar, would be Barcelona versus PSG, the remontada moment of the Champions League. What are you looking forward to now that you have Dembele switching sides?
There's so much to look forward to in that game, because one, Dembele is switching sides. This might be Mbappe's last chance to win a Champions League with PSG. They have been so adamant that they need to win that one elusive Champions League title to show that they are a superpower in the continent. So I think very good team, well balanced team now. PSG are no longer those guys who go only for the star strikers. Good midfield, good defense. But it won't be easy for Barca this time out. Not
Yeah.
sure the remontada will be on this time.
I think PSG will look to do a lot of things different, specifically because you have a La Masia guy, a Barcelona guy now guiding them there. I think Luis Enrique, the change in management is something PSG has been looking forward to, in terms of that's one title they've literally won everything that is to be won in France, and that's one elusive title that has always remained past them. Ask Bayern Munich for the 1920 final, for that matter, where they came extremely close. But I think this time that is one moment which they look to redeem, because there are no. Kylian Mbappe is almost on the verge of leaving, so there's no superpower to build a legacy on. But there's Kolo Muani who has come in. There are young players, young French players who are there. When you talk about Dembele, he looks 19 for has been looking 19 for the last decade or so. So when you have these kind of players, I think Enrique has a scope of building a game together.
And the last quarterfinal we have is Atletico Madrid Dortmund. Definitely not pushovers. On the day, Atletico Madrid, you've seen them beat Real Madrid this season in the Super Copa as well. You know they are going to be defensively solid, and that's a tactic that will work in the Champions League. Frustrate the opposition, make sure that the game goes into extra time. Once you wear the opposition out, then there's obviously a chance for Madrid as well this time.
Yeah, I think that will be an extremely important clash, because you'll have Jadon Sancho in Dortmund colours playing for Champions League, and I think some people would have seen the reaction Sabitzer had when Sancho did that step over to beat his opponent. I think Sancho is getting back his form, and that is something that Man United will be looking forward to very interestingly. Having said that, I think it will be the battle between an immovable object and an unstoppable force, because Dortmund has always been an extremely aggressive side, and Simeone's Atletico Madrid has always been the cement wall which can survive any sort of attack. So that will be an interesting contest in the upcoming phases of the Champions League. We'll keep you updated with blogs, with news stories, with features, with videos of this tournament, and anything that comes beyond under the ambit of in the ambit of football. Keep reading Sportstar, follow our YouTube channel, and subscribe to our Instagram handle as well. This is Neeladri and Anish signing off.
Thank you.